All right, well, we have some friends here tonight. I guess we should bring them out since we've covered all of the
still friends.
fundamental material. Our first friend that's out here, he's celebrating a special event. He's my best friend from Milwaukee before I moved to L.A. The reason I moved to L.A. is because this guy I was doing stand-up and improv with created this comic book on his kitchen table that got the film rights optioned by Oliver Stone, and so we moved out to L.A. because we thought that meant it's time to participate in Hollywood, and we were so wrong and so naive, but thank God we were. And he's the beginning of the second chapter of my life. He is my everything. He's experienced all the grief and disillusionment and triumphs and victories from the age of 20 to the age of 35 with me, and it just so happens that comic book that he created on his kitchen table, it turns 20 years old on Wednesday, which should make me feel sad, but I don't know. I think you get to a certain age where that kind of stuff makes you feel good.
I think that's absolutely true.
It's good to make that's the fantasy of pharaohs and kings and fat people with rec rooms, is to make something that lasts 20 years. So let's bring out somebody who's made something that's lasts 20 years. My friend Rob Shrab. Rob is wearing his Scud the Disposable Assassin baseball cap, Scud t-shirt, his Fireman Press fireman jacket. Yeah.
I'll take it off.
You're all decked out. Now you're a man of means. You've got your own career. You've moved beyond this comic book you created.
Yes.
You're not here scratching for dough.
No.
Wait, I'm sorry. You get paid for this?
I don't think he does.
Okay, no. You said
podcast?
he's not here getting scratching for dough.
No, I'm saying he's got plenty of ways to be happy if all he cares about is material things. But you have an emotional attachment to this product you created when we were kids.
Yeah. I created it when I was 23, and it came out 1994, same year as Pulp Fiction.
And when the World Trade Centers came down.
And what?
No, nothing. I mislanded a joke that...
What were you talking over each other's?
Yeah.
I'm going to take this off because it makes my ears look weird. All right?
God, your ears look amazing now, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. And it could be just
Thank you very much, Mitch.
Yeah.
Have you mentioned what the name of the book is yet?
No, I don't think I have, actually. It's Scud the Disposable Assassin. Scud.
Where is it? I saw it back. Can you grab it? Katie.
I laid out some vintage Scuds on some of your chairs. This is a couple of Scud number 4s. This was the first time you and I we wrote sketches and stuff together, but this was the first time we wrote like a story together.
Right. Because we wrote some comedy sketches together, you trusted me enough you said, hey, write this next issue of my comic book and stuff.
Correct.
Yeah, you were the first person to learn that I have a very bad work ethic. I remember a lot of answering machine messages from you going, "Come on, man, just tell me how far you are."
For
all
young
water
people,
under a bridge.
20
right?
years ago, we had answering machines for the young people.
You're
probably picturing robots that answered the phone, but no, it was just like a tape recorder.
I mean, we had, and you think, oh, how lame, answering machines, but holy shit, like we had these cassette tapes, and every time I called Rob, I would do a character.
Yeah. And, back in the early days of our improv training, that everything was a bit.
Everything had to be funny. Everything had to be a bit. We were
Hello,
so into comedy.
It's me, Mr. Phillips.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Mr. Rob Shrab. I got this refrigerator here for him. Yeah.
And then seriously, pick me up. I'm at the hospital.
Yeah.
And so for one of my birthdays, Rob gave me a cassette tape, unlabeled, that was a year of all of my shitty comedy messages to him, which you can't do these days.
It's a little blue.
Yeah.
There's some blue material in there.
The funny thing is that our technology now allows for so much more, but it's not as, I don't know. It was analog, so it was more logical to do it.
It was like one of those 2-hour tapes, and kids and tapes. What do you do? Well, scotch. But each message was, probably, hey man, give me a call back. Listen, I'm over here. I got 1 foot. Sure could use 2.
Just dumb fucking garbage.
So
and also a lot of racist shit. Because it was 93.
Well, because we knew at that time that African Americans would never get answering machines, so it was safe. You could
there was some
you could
Asian stuff in there
express your
too.
fears.
But there was a lot of raps. There was a lot of raps. There was a lot of music in there, and but it was like it took forever. And I knew like your birthday was coming up, and I had like another 5 minutes to go. So I would just call you up with the answering machine or whatever, on or whatever. And there was the last couple of ones are like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Fuck, this is so fucking stupid. Why are you doing this? Fuck you. Seriously? Again? Fuck off.
You had to fill the tape.
Oh gosh! And do you wanna? Yeah. I brought it here tonight. Here,
I wish.
Bring it out. No. That's not the tape. That's actually a book.
You brought the tape?
No, I wish. The tape doesn't exist.
That would have been cool, but. You listened to it probably.
Well, I probably listened to it 15 times, which is. Unfortunately, I was in a relationship at the time, and my girlfriend not a fan of the tape. And
if you're dating somebody who secretly hates you, you sitting there going, "Listen to how funny I am." Something's gonna start boiling.
Yeah, it's so funny to me looking back how.
Oh my God!
How she must have
You want to hear what happened? Who wants to hear what happened to this? Picture making something for your best friend that took a year. Something really personal, something that was actually incredibly entertaining, something that...
So bigger than an iPad waterproof case.
There you go.
So a real...
Something worth like a diamond ring.
Right, you got it. Yeah. A big deal.
Throw out any carrot you wish. It was like that. It was something really, something that would be like... You would frame that, like now. And then people would go, well, do you want to listen to it? Well, okay, I have to buy a thing on eBay to play it. It's like... But here's this thing. You had it maybe a week, and then one day, because I would, before I gave it to you, I would listen to it.
I went.
I thought it was that funny.
I went to my girlfriend's place, and I wanted to listen to it for a 16th time.
Why don't we stay in?
Where is it?
And listen to my drunk friend Rob leave a message on my old machine.
Yeah. I just want to lay in bed with you and listen. That's exactly. I mean, my heart goes out to this
we
poor
can do it
woman.
on the good speakers. We'll use the good speakers.
But
but any regular, normal, non-psychopath person would roll their eyes and go, "Oh God."
You know
whatever.
what? That's not as entertaining to me as it is to you.
It sounds, yeah.
Oh boy, you got to get over yourself. You would at least give it a couple of months, maybe a year. You wouldn't go. Well, that's pretty impressive that your friend did put that much work into it.
Right.
I mean, but this is what happened. Go.
I couldn't find it. I wanted to listen to it again. And I said,
it's a very sweet story.
Where is it? And she said, well, you left it on the windowsill, and it rained, and the rain damaged it so much that I thought it was best to just throw it away.
Right.
Wow.
Spends a year. Because when you have a tape. That gets wet, it just disintegrates.
Yeah.
We've all had those tapes that disintegrate when water hits. Let it dry out.
We've all been in those house cleaning jags where you can't, where else would I put this besides the garbage?
Oh, you have to get a towel.
Why would I hold on to this as proof of what I'm saying?
Did you grill her? Did you go, so the whole tape was bad, or just part of it that got wet? Did you listen to the whole thing?
I think I smelled a rat, and I said, so you thought it would be best to throw it in the garbage so that I never had to see it wet.
Throw it in the garbage and then take it out of the apartment as quickly as possible and throw it into the garbage truck as it's driving away.
And it's not the best technology. It really is. Like, give it a couple days. This thing will get all warbled up and, tangled, and those things fell apart. Like, everything except water.
I think in that moment I realized, I was like, oh shit, jeez, I've been listening to that thing a lot, and she's been hating.
Don't make her a hero. Don't make her a hero. It took me a fucking year to make that thing.
Hey,
you were getting mad at me at the end.
I have the perfect punishment for her. She is currently Dan Harmon's ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
I can't think of a worse face.
And head of the International Monetary Fund. That's a big deal.
Yeah, but honestly,
I know Dan Harmon's ex.
And then she invented the CD. That was really the thing.
Because she actually felt so bad about it. Oh my god.
If there was only some kind
I have to go to her.
Device that
can handle a rainstorm.
Right. I got it.
She's just working so hard on it, and her new mentor love interest, played by Pierce Brosnan, is like, "Hey, take it easy," and she's like, "I'm sorry, I just I loved a man once, and his tape got rained on. I understand."